So here we are looking at TBSS daily chart, and this one's got a great looking risk versus reward setup. And if you follow my videos, you know that those are some of the probably ones I do videos on the most. And like I always say, risk versus rewards. If you're an undisciplined trader, then they really have no place for you, because if you can't, set up your stop loss and things like that, and be willing to take losses and so forth, then risk versus reward setups, just flatly aren't for you. But if you are a disciplined trader and a bottom feeder or whatever you want to call yourself, TBSS has a nice looking potential chart here. So where I want to start off the video is simply by mapping out this key level of support where the price has bounced off of it multiple times. And the other key thing about this level is it's at also our area where the risk versus reward really takes place at. So down here, let me get this changed to green to represent the key support, and I'll make this line extra thick. But I'm not going to count them. But if you look back, you can see multiple times the price has come down to 9 cents, which is what this level is, and then found support and bounced. And most recently, you can see here over 50% bounce from 9 cents all the way up to a high of 15.5 cents. And that happened in basically 2 days, so not too bad. Over a 50% move in 2 days, so that's nothing to kind of shake your head at. So 9 cents is going to be the first key level of support, and then the must-hold level of support, as I'll call it, is from this low over here. And you can see this low was put in back here on 12/14, and this is at 8 cents. So 8 cents is the other level of support, what I'll call the must-hold. So I'll make that line even thicker to represent this being the absolute key level of support. And the reason for that is you could still get a potential double bottom bounce if it came down here, hovered around before heading back up. You'd have the a double bottom chart pattern. Preferably and ideally, we want to see 9 cent hold like it's been doing for, like I said, probably about, looks like 10 days. It's at least held as support. But if 9 cents can hold, we do have this other bottom down here at 8 cents, which is your support level. And I already touched on it, but again, the chart has already shown us through past or previous history that there's some nice bounce potential in here. Again, from 9 cents up to 15.5 cents. So if the price does come down here, I'm not saying it will, but if it does, as the chart has shown us, nice potential for bounce, bouncing and profitable bouncing at that. So now in terms of resistance levels, the key level of resistance that I see for the swing traders and so forth is going to be right here around this level here, which was the high of the previous day's candle at 13.5 cents. So I'll change that to red to represent this being a key level of resistance. But the key level, and really the level that I think is going to be the one that would really let kind of things get really moving, is the previous high on this big day here, which was at 15.5. So if the price can break through 15.5, the potential opens up quite a bit. And after I change this here, whoops, this should be right after I change this, I'll show you what I mean by potential really opens up. But with a break of 15.5, if we look back through the chart history, you can see that there isn't really any other sort of support level or resistance levels. Sure, there might be one up here at 19 cents, but still from 15.5 up to 19, because we're dealing with a cheaper stock, those percentages still add up quicker. But even so, if you wanted to count, let's just say that 19 cents was a level of resistance, but then you look after this level, and there's really nothing at all. So, with a break of 15.5, you get kind of a mini blue sky breakout, but then with a break of 19 cents, that's very clearly a blue sky breakout. So, given the fact where the price is right now, given the past history of the chart and the bouncing capability, and given just pretty much how thin these resistance levels shape up to be, assuming the price can start to get through them, there is some nice potential behind this chart. But obviously, one step at a time. We want to make sure if the price does test these support levels, they hold, and then on the other side of the token, we want to make sure that the resistance levels can be broken, and then hopefully that'll catch on some organic momentum and so forth. So a lot of things going on for the chart, but bottom line is for the risk versus reward, given the history of the chart and where the price is right now, a nice looking little chart setup here. So if there are any other questions on the chart, please let me know. If not, again, this was TBSS. Thanks for listening.